In the mid-1990s, MB Games made the controversial decision to axe the stars of their clever deduction mystery-based game, Guess Who? They relaunched it with a more politically correct set of characters. The game suffered, and as a result, the original stars drifted off into obscurity. This is the story of what became of those 24 heroes. Philip, famed for his immaculate permed head, he was one of the famous 5 that made up the Do They Have Rosy Cheeks gang. But sadly, he also looked like the Yorkshire Ripper, and as a result, women found him frightening. He now lives in the Lake District, tending sheep, although he's not a farmer and owns no sheep. Sam. Not only was Sam a member of the infamous Bald 5, but he was also only one of the 5 bespeckled stars. Only Sam's brown eyes saved him from an early exit from the game. Sadly, he died in 1998. It was discovered after his death that Sam was short for Samantha. Yes, Sam was in fact a bald woman. Franz was the Pele of Guess Who. His brown eyes were a real winner. Franz now works in IT. He is married and worships the devil. Max is in the Guinness Book of Records for being the first ever man to fly solely powered by only a moustache. He flew a total distance of 30 metres over Belgium. He is now a barber and doesn't like it when shop assistants cough into their hands just before handing over you your change. Robert was voted the most miserable man in the world in 1986. Then he won the lottery and had a nose job. He's now retired and spends his days playing conkers with a genuine Egyptian mummy he bought when his local museum closed down. Alex died in 2002 after a long, hard-fought 5-year battle against a grizzly bear. He was a transsexual Russian who smelt of salmon. That's Alex and not the bear. Paul's story is a tragic one. His eyebrows were in fact small clouds, and occasionally heavy hail showers would rain down from them into his eyes. This left him blinded. He drowned in March 2000 after his eyebrow clouds produced a freak heavy rainstorm one night as he lay fast asleep. Richard released a number of acoustic folk records which were received with only a lukewarm appreciation. He also toured with Fingerbobs. He is now heavily into marijuana and lives in a hippie commune in Norway. With those trademark curtain rails in her ears, Anne was always a popular and sexy girl. She had an affair with Richard in the mid-1980s. Her hair was actually a colony of tiny spiders, and she died when they span a massive web one afternoon and ate her. David, all-round sports star and the most yellow-haired man to have ever existed. He is now unbelievably boring and paints eggs. Bachelor Peter runs a tea rooms in Brighton. He's a quiet man, obsessed with collecting snakes rolled out of blue tack. Charles was so inconsolable after reading about Max's unaided mustachioed flight over Belgium that he ripped his own one off. He was shocked to discover that he had no face underneath his moustache, and the bottom half of his head fell off. He died instantly. Eric was never able to cope with his sexuality. He sold his hat on eBay for $1 million in 1991 and moved to Brazil, where he teaches German and evades the clutches of Interpol. George was unhappy because his hat was glued to his head by the US government. Underneath his hat, the US government were drilling for oil, where large oil fields were discovered inside George's chin. He died when the oil reserves in his chin ran out, and the US government abandoned him and invaded Iraq instead. Bill's head was actually an egg, and a bird hatched out of it in 1993. He married the bird and suffers from syphilia. His rosy cheeks are a result of his embarrassment at hiding his dark secret from Guess Who players. He has dedicated his life to researching the life and times of Humpty Dumpty, who he believes is a direct descendant of himself. Susan runs a donkey sanctuary in Devon, and she walks with a curious agony. She's still pug ugly, and rumours persist that she is actually a man in drag. If donkeys could speak, they may well be able to verify these claims.
exercise.